fly!
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
Overruled!
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust-up.
No, my soul! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Knock him down.
No, my sword! Rim cutter!
Transfixed. Defensive mode engaged.
Take me up! Change of plan. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Make sure mission. Here comes another.
Defensive mode engaged.
No, my sword!
Intel. Send.
Laid bare.
Transfixed! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Hold on to your hats.
Rain outlines your... Let's fly!
Hey, how you doing, Rich? Congrats with Flins. He's good, not gonna lie, and like when it comes to like actually I didn't like Nefer so much. So Flins actually now is a great option. Congrats with that.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, not so much to do, just like farming some stuff, you know, like yeah. Yeah, some because we got like, by the way, Durin's gameplay and Jahoda's gameplay. It's like leaked. So yeah, why not? Durin looks pretty well. Durin looks pretty well. Mm-hmm.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Know my soul!
Jahoda kids, what does? What is about Jahoda's kids? Let's say like that. I didn't read like Jahoda's kid so carefully, to be honest, but yeah, she does swirling by using her burst. It's definitely, and also like I only watched like Durin's kid, to be honest. Yeah, his kid is actually cool. Looks like he has like 2 bursts, something like that, different, you know. Oh, one of them attacks the enemies, another one it's doing like kind of like create some like attacks like surrounding you. So yeah, kind of like coordinated attack and like just like attack, you know. It's not bad, like Shinchu does when he uses sword, you know, something like that. It's one of them, and another one it's like which one is just surround, but it has AOE. Let's say like that. It's not bad. About Jahoda, most likely she's going to be like EM buffer, most likely to like replace Sucrose with some swirling abilities. I hope she will get that, you know, something like with like long uptime. Must have Aidan now, because she is going to be released in 6.2, by the way. So it just keeps that in mind. So Durin and Jahoda in 6.2. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hi Mishra, hi Mirak. So yeah, they both like going to be like okay. About Durin, I don't know, we'll see. About Nefer, actually I have some huge doubts. Even though I want to get the weapon, I will go for weapon banner, by the way. About by the way, we have a like yeah, I made a video about that. You tell me about that weapon banner. Actually, weapon banner is good, not gonna lie, because yeah, we have like Favonius, if you don't have it. We have Dawning Frost, which is actually crazy catalyst. It's extremely crazy. At R1, it gives you pretty decent amount of damage, by the way. We have this sword, which is, we can get 1 copy, and this polearm, which is crit rate polearm. Yeah, and bell, of course. Yeah, how can we? Yeah, it's impossible to end up without a bell. Bell is a curse actually, but we'll see. When it comes to characters, man, actually it's okay. Not gonna lie, because Yao Yao is okay. Yao Yao is good without any constellations. One of the constellations gives you some energy. Xinchu is great. So yeah, like when it comes to Bloom team, like for Furina and for Nefer, it's actually best characters in my opinion. Yeah, like 4 stars, you know, because the only problem is I don't know why they put it Xinchu, because as you know, like Nefer plays out of charge attacks, but Xinchu only activate its swords out of like normal attacks. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe somehow, but we don't have any. It's only Aino. Yo, I wanna flex my Flins low because that will be my final Flins, and I love his ratio. Oh yeah, like no problem, Misha. If you want me, I can check his like his build, no problem. So yeah, another problem with Nefer is, guys, which is actually I didn't expect. I don't know why Hoyo did that. It's, as you know, you need to have 2 Nod-Krai characters on a team when you play Nefer. That you cannot. It's kind of like the same as a Flins. The problem is, any new player who joins in 6.1 cannot use Nefer at all, because they will have only 1 Nod-Krai character. I don't know why they did that, because, so yeah, let's check it. Like, you can get free Aino by finishing the event. Event is over. If I'm not mistaken, that event is completely over. You cannot do that event in 6.1, right? So because of that, and they don't give like Aino for free. So because of that, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm, so yeah. So yeah, we got free Aino out of event, right? I forgot the event, but anyway, so it was within an event, right? So yeah, without Aino or without second Nod-Krai, using Nefer, it's actually impossible. I don't want to talk about Lauma. So yeah, like any new player who joins in 6.1 will be cooked. And that's a problem. You know, that's a huge problem, by the way. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I like full team banners, like Trent. Let's say like that. In my opinion, like putting Aino in that banner would be actually the better choice, rather than like, yeah, doing something like that. We'll see, because, you know, like, yeah, you need second Nod-Krai, definitely. Let me check this, let me check Mishra's Flins. We'll see how it is. And yeah, guys, if you want to go for Nefer, I don't want to say it's not worth it. You can go for Nefer, but again, like, by the way, they nerf Nefer, and actually that's a huge nerf. Okay, guys, let me switch to the. Let's check an account. Or like, let's check Flynn's build. Yeah, normal attack, like, yeah, I will just like, yeah, like, Misha, I will check it and say you like whatever I think. So yeah, don't get me wrong. Anyway, so yeah, normal attack, like, you don't need to do that. Most likely you know that. When it comes to skill, I wouldn't suggest you to crown it. Level 9 is more than enough. This one is 10 is okay. Crit rate is good. Crit damage is good. You have like this weapon, which is actually good, but you keep that in mind. Like when you play with Jade Spear, you need to do a couple normal attacks to get that buff, and if you do that, don't switch to Flins immediately. Like, don't switch off, like, yeah, to other characters. You know why? Because you will lose that buffs. So yeah, try to use skill and burst to get like the full damage. It's actually like, yeah, because it gives you up to 12. It depends on refinement, but yeah, at refinement 1 it's 12% damage increase, which is actually cool, you know. Crit damage is okay. Energy recharge is bad, but you have ineffa, so I assume you will be alright, you know. You don't need so much when you play with ineffa. Ineffa has like a decent amount of energy recharge. By the way, you can build her as a DPS. Attack is okay, but yeah, keep that in mind. As the more attack you have, the better is the shield. Okay, let's check like all of the stuff. Elemental Mastery is good, not gonna lie, because you know why? You get like... Where's another one? It's 120 and 80. Most likely... Oh, I don't know, like it's maybe buff or something. But again, 120 plus 160, it should be about 280, something like that. This one is a great piece, not gonna lie. 28 energy recharge. Nice, nice. Congrats, congrats. That's a good build. Not gonna lie. Yeah, again, like just keep it at level 4. No need to spend your mats. And yes, I would suggest you, if you like, yeah, increase energy recharge in the future if you can, because yeah, or like 10% is not so much. But in general, yes, it's great. And this piece is crazy. Nice, congrats. Okay, let me switch back. You didn't see my ratio yet? I just love this build. Yeah, like, let's say like that. I use like this. Okay, let me show you my build, like just like I have 103, 2, why is that 24? Oh yeah, because he is out of the team. When he is within team, it's a slightly better. Oh, it's because of like, yeah, so a weapon? What is that weapon? Oh yeah. I use this amount of attack for energy recharge. It's okay. And also like what I would suggest you to do, actually, if you can, increase his crit rate a little bit. You know what's a problem with Flins? Flins attack, like he actually attacks, like if you have Constellation 0, he attacks only 2 times. So because of that, and his damage relies on crit rate actually. And to do like, let's say like that, to crit his hits, it's better to have like close to 100, like 90 plus. Let's say like that. When it comes to Arlecchino, you actually can go a little bit lower crit rate, you will be alright. You know why? Because she actually hits with normal attacks, right? Because of that, you definitely can get some crits. Yes, would be nice to get more crit rate, but if you don't have crit rates, that's alright. When it comes to Flint though, since he attacks only 2 times, like skill, then his special skill, then mini burst, right? And you can do it like 2 times. With special, like you can do 3 times, but again, like by default, let's say it's 2 times with the cooldowns. It's better to increase his crit rate if it's possible. I will start farming for him. Yeah, like to be honest, I tested Flins with attack and crit damage and kinda the same. Yeah, like let's say like that, attack and crit damage. I don't know about like what you change, Mirak, but again, attack crit damage is the best for him, like for Nefer as well, EM and crit damage, because crit damage has higher values than attack.
Laser bear, insulation chamber deployed, preparing for dust.
Huh? Ha! No, my sword! Rain cutter!
I noticed that like this team actually destroy all of the enemies in Nod-Krai just in no time, you know? It's so crazy team, to be honest. Yeah, because like when it comes to Flins, if you didn't hit all of the, if you didn't kill all of them in one shot, you need to wait for 6 seconds, right? To do second shot hit, which is actually super annoying. But when it comes to Arlecchino, by the way, Arlecchino is going to be, she will get her rerun in 6.1, second phase. But yeah, this team is crazy, especially with the Nefer, just like crazy team. About that, yeah, like maybe saving for full 6.1 and then C1 newly directed. Yeah, let's say like that. Like if I remember, you wanted to get like for C1 weapon, etc. something. Yeah, go for C1 and like not for his weapon, even though his weapon is crazy. You know why? By the way, we got test play for. Just a second, like, you know, like, Mirak says that we didn't, like, I don't, like, let's check it, okay. Alright, oh yeah, like, we saw that, Mirak, come on, like, it's, so yeah, it's like, why is that Mirak uses this weapon? This weapon is actually extremely crazy. The problem with this weapon, it has low base attack, which is actually decrease the damage a little bit, but since it has a great passive, it's a second best weapon for Flins, and because of crit rate 44.1%, you can actually completely ignore crit rate within his substats. Because you know why? 44. Why? Oh yeah. Just let me check. You can completely go crit damage. You will be alright no matter what, because you get 30% out of this set. You know. So yeah. That's a great weapon, not gonna lie. Back then I wanted to get that one, but yeah, I kind of missed that. So yeah, I don't remember what I got, but yeah. That's a great weapon, by the way. And also, like, don't forget about energy recharge, because for Flins, unfortunately, you need energy recharge. For Nefer, you can ignore energy recharge, even though her burst actually deals some damage. But Flins, yes, definitely, he needs some energy recharge. About saving for future, I would say, you know what, the only character you need to save for is Columbina. If you have Flins, guys, if you want to go for Nefer, if you have Lauma, the only character you need to wait for, it's like not even Durin. You know why? Let's say like that. Columbina definitely will increase your Flins damage, will increase your Nefer's damage, and will increase Nod-Krai team DPS in general, because she is going to be definitely better than Aino, no matter how how your Aino is, like Constellation 6 or like something like that, because Aino does literally no damage, but she can buff. You know? So yeah, just keep that in mind. The only character you need to go, because like if you want to increase Flint's damage, definitely, and by the way, and this character as well, if you don't have ineffa, I maybe would suggest you to go for ineffa. Ineffa is just crazy. Just insanely crazy character. About missing crit, I would say yes. It's better, like guys, like that's why I would suggest you like Mishra's build is good, but yeah, you need that crit rate. Without crit rate, yeah, doing that, it's actually like a little bit difficult, not gonna lie. And by the way, just a second, give me just a second. See, I'm back. Don't forget about like events we have, by the way. So yeah, don't forget to do like actually all of the events, because yes, like it's no time left. Don't forget about this one. You can get 60 primogems, not so much, but again, you know, why not? Also, I don't know if you like do that anecdote stuff. You know why? That anecdote stuff actually can give you a decent amount of primogems. I got about 250, something like that, by just like, yeah, doing this anecdote stuff. It's like my 5th or 6th, like 50 primogems, and it's counting, you know. I don't know how many, most likely they give us like the character like throughout the version. So it's no limit, let's say like that. If you do it, there's no limit, like by getting like 50. It's kind of like 50 primogems every 10 days. You know, you just need to do that anecdote by the way. So yeah, sometimes it's 2 characters a day, sometimes it's 1 character a day. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Why not, you know? By the way, I tried Abyss with Lauma, Yelan, Cookie, Flins, Aino, Sucrose, Janssen, and I was so specific. By the way, like, yeah, recently, you know what? Let me show you the team I used in Spiral Abyss. Just a second. Actually, it was pretty surprising. That team surprised me a little bit. Just a second. Just a second. I hope I can open that page, you know, without logging in. Unfortunately, like this file, it doesn't save like your progress. But again, Oh no, it does ask me to log in. Okay, like yeah, I will do it later. About the spy bit. Oh, by the way, what I want to show you, let's do some Stygian, but you know, it's you definitely, if you struggling with this Fatui guy, actually you can use like one team which can be helpful. You know which one? Just a second. And by the way, yes, again, don't forget about Nefer's nerf. They nerf her like about 100, like 100 elemental mastery was cleared from her. It's actually like, I don't want to say it's something decent, but it's still like, yeah. She is going to be like, yeah, a little bit like, she will give you like a little bit less damage, just keep that in mind, because, yeah, she's still okay. I don't know, like I still like, I didn't like her so much, but again, let's see. So yeah, the team is like that. It's going to be like Aino. Unfortunately, you need Aino Constellation 1. I couldn't finish it with this team without Constellation. So yeah, it's going to be Aino. It's Fearless mode. It's not Diary mode. With Diary mode, I don't think it's possible without Constellation. So yeah, Constellation 0, Constellation 6, Constellation 6, and Constellation 0. It's actually not a bad team. Another nerf, like, no, like, it's like, I don't know, like, what you mean by another nerf. That nerf was like today. I mean, the nerf I was talking about, I'm talking about, it's today. They made that nerf today.
Use the force authorized. I warned you! Looks like violence is the answer.
Witness the power.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Flash attack!
Close your eyes to dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
You on this! Look, the rainbow! Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
As you wish, mate. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Observe.
Go claw! Rain cutter!
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Night falls. I'm rather out of...
Wing down water bomb! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Yeah, I messed up.
Flash attack!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Know my sword!
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. To dust. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes. Be silent.
Yeah, it's not enough damage, but yeah, it's Aino Constellation 0, unfortunately. But actually, it's possible to do it with this team. So yeah, if you're struggling, you don't need Sucrose. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, this team, like, only once I was super close to that. But yeah, like, my rotation is actually not so, like, yeah, it's bad actually. But you need to do like couple tries and you can finish it. It's actually not so difficult. Maybe by switching Shinchu or from Emblem to Tenacity will help me a little bit. But yeah, he is on Emblem. It's personal damage, so yeah, because like, you know why? If you clear that shield more faster, actually it can increase your timing. You also like Weather Vortex. Will you try 1 to 2 multis on Flins banner? You might get... No, I'm not. Like Mirakai. Aura farming with burst. No. Like, yeah, by the way, about that burst, I wouldn't suggest you to use that burst. You know why? because like yeah, the problem with burst, Flint's burst, you can use that burst. I saw a couple rotation with burst, but you know like what, you lose some time. Even though damage with burst is higher than with mini burst, which is actually obvious, the problem is you use all of his energy, and also you waste some time, which is actually animation time. After that, let's say like that, if you have enough energy, you actually can start with burst. Like in Spiral Abyss especially, when it comes to like, let's say like, you can start your first rotation with burst. Yeah, it's not a bad option I would say, but you know, it still depends. You know why? Before using his skill, use his bursts and skills and wait for some seconds, grab energy and use mini bursts. Yes, in that case it's possible. But in general, you know, like you might lose some time. Because I couldn't finish this one diary by using burst. You know, I was able to finish it ignoring the burst completely. When it comes to, yes, like when it comes to, oh, like Aino now, I'm not going to do like multis. You know why? What I want to do though, I want to go for weapon banner, Nefer's weapon banner, definitely. Why? I need this weapon. I want to get that Dawning Frost, because this one is actually crazy. I will do a couple multis on this weapon banner. So yeah, I will choose like this weapon, which is obvious. I don't need Furina's signature, I don't like it so much. But this one actually is good, because I don't have good crit damage catalyst, only Widziv. But this one is crazy. Even at R1, this one is actually close to Widziv, when it gives you only one buff. So let's say like that. If you cannot utilize 2 out of 3 buffs, you can use Dawning Frost. Yes, of course, like it only applies to Elemental Mastery, just keep that in mind, because it gives EM 120 if I'm not mistaken, from its passive. About Spiral Abyss, the team I used actually, it was like this. So then I finished like with burst if enemies bosses have, like, yeah, that's true. Like it's only like couple, like, you know, like there are a couple situations when you need to use that burst. So yeah, the team I used to finish this one, it actually was like that. First one was like Furina. Like Furina, Escoffier, Shinchu, Skirk. Second one was Mavuika, this one, Xilonen, and Sitlai, like this team. Yes, it's a little bit tricky, but it's possible to finish like with this team, by the way. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like, by the way, no 5-star weapons, only like yeah, I have 5-star weapons on my like bottom team, not gonna lie. So my Mavuika with a 5-star, yeah, my Bennett with a 5-star, yes, and my Xilonen, if I'm not mistaken, she is with a 5-star as well. But on upper team, yeah, no 5-star whatsoever. Yeah, she's a 5-star as well. But on upper team is no 5-star whatsoever, but it's possible to clear like this Spiral Abyss.
Accelerating.
So yeah, like you don't need like something like this. Spiral Abyss actually is not so difficult, to be honest. You know why? Because actually you can use like completely 4-star team to clear it. Many people say that this Spiral Abyss is difficult than Stygian or something like that. It's not like that actually. You know why? For this first chamber, like upper halves, you actually can go the team like that. You can go like Kokishinobu. You can go Yao Yao, Kolei, if you have Constellation 4, and Shinchu or Yelan or something. I would suggest you to go for Yelan. Oh, for Shinchu, my bad. So yeah, 4 stars. So yeah, this team is actually crazy. I was able to finish like with this team, because yeah, unfortunately Kolei is not builded. So yeah, this team is actually cool as well. I think about like what Furina's signature to trick the game, so they give you a Nefer. No, it's not. No, Miracle. No, it's not, definitely. Oh yeah, I forgot, like I have to do like Abyss in my friend's account too, yeah. No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's like it's a bad idea to go for Furina's weapon, like to choose another weapon and do like reverse psychology. I wouldn't suggest you to do that. So yeah, first half is actually not so difficult. Second half, it's about like, yeah, It's electro damage and lunar charge damage. So actually you should be alright. You can go chlorine, you can go if you have Constellation 6. Actually you don't need Constellation 6, but yeah. Official might be good, you know, with sucrose. So yeah, like with Yelan, chlorine is actually extremely crazy with this one electro charge. So yeah, like we have some options. Like it's not like something difficult, to be honest, this one, but it's fun because of enemies. We have like the like it's chamber 3. Oh yeah, chamber 3. It's always like that. Yeah, for you, I don't know, like about you, but yeah, like I wouldn't suggest you to do that anyway. You know why? No matter what, because let's say it's better to choose a weapon you want. But I definitely will go like at least couple multis like for that banner, because like these weapons, like it's me, by the way, guys. I'm not force you to do that, because you know, like as always, I wouldn't suggest you to go for a weapon banner. It's because, yeah, but that 4-star is crazy. Also, don't forget about the books, because you know what? I assume that like, yeah, at the moment we have like, let me say something, like it's my assumption. I don't know exactly, maybe I'm wrong, but anyway, we have 2 characters who uses these books, and we have 2 characters who use like, oh yeah, let me check that. We have Lauma, Aino, Flins, Nefer, and ineffa, right? So yeah, just a second. Yeah, weapon banner sometimes can be a scam. It's always a scam, actually. It's not sometimes, it's actually always a scam, but I still wouldn't suggest you to go for weapon banner. Why I do that? You know, I want to get that weapon. I want some catalyst to like, because width is actually crazy. And by the way, you know what? Maybe I will do like short video about like Nefer's like Nefer's weapons. The point is, if you get width EM buff, that weapon, I mean width, is better than her signature. Just keep that in mind. So like using width on Nefer, it's actually not a bad idea at all. The only problem is, you know, it has 2 buffs, which is attack and damage, which is actually not so relevant for Nefer, even though attack can be useful. You know why? Because the problem with Nefer is all of her attacks, but charge attacks, by the way, 3 of charge attacks, it's not considered to be a lunar bloom. Only charge attacks, 3 of them, it's lunar bloom. All other attacks are also scales on attack. Because of that, actually attack buff might be somehow be useful on her anyway, but damage definitely not. Just as let me check something. I want to check like the books. So yeah, we have like this one, and this one, and this one. So yeah, what's my assumption? So yeah, my assumption is, at the moment we have like 2 characters who can be leveled up by using this box. It's Flins and it's Nefer. Oh no, my bad. Just a second. We're going to get Jahoda. Oh, Jahoda. Just a second. Let me check that. By the way, we got Mats. Yeah, it's Jahoda. So yeah, we have like 2 characters who can use this box. It's Flins and Jahoda. We have 2 characters who can use this box. It's Aino and Lauma. But we have only 1 character who can use this box. The point is, if I'm not mistaken, Columbina possible that can be used like this box. So like it's not confirmed because, you know, like, you never know. Columbina is going to be released at 6.3 right after like Durin stuff, you know, and Jahoda. Jahoda is going to be the only Nod-Krai characters, as I understand, in 6.2. So I would maybe suggest you, if you can, just once a week or 2 times a week, just farm these books. If they're available, you know, just do it. Nefer books are on other moon-looking books. Like what? Oh, Jahoda, yes, Jahoda. Jahoda. So yeah, like, I checked that couple times. So yeah, I would suggest you to do that books. I mean, these books like belongs to Lauma. It's Lauma's books and might be Columbina books. So if you can, just do like 1 run a week. Just like, it will not hurt you so much, you know. Just collect the books. Also, don't forget about like character buffs. By the way, they will buff Albedo, and you know what? Actually, like, yeah, it's because of his Hexen Circle character. And by the way, I made a video about that Hexen Circle. You know, maybe the last one, like, yeah, couple, like. And by the way, they officially, not officially, but we have reliable information about future Hexen Circle characters, and it's all of the characters like that was on a video plus Durin. So yeah, Albedo will get some burst buff. Oh, I would say it's not bad, you know. Let's say he might be useful in the future. I hope he can give. By the way, you know why he is not bad? By using his burst, he gives you like 125 elemental mastery for 10 seconds. And it might be extremely useful. You know why? Let's say like that. Even though he is a Geo character, like in the future when we will get lunar yes, like how they call it? Yeah, lunar geo or something. Like, yeah, you can like use Albedo. We'll see. Like, because you never know. You know, like this game is actually like sometimes Hoyo do something like crazy moves. You know. My bad. I thought like you were talking about like, no, not about Nefer. You know why? Because we know books about Nefer, so you can farm them. But yeah, when it comes to Columbina, just keep that in mind, guys. It's possible that she is going to be used like Lauma's books. Because at the moment, 2 characters of this box, 2 characters of this box. And why is that? Nefer's in-game ID is 123 or something. Next one is going to be Jahoda with 24, and 25 is Columbina. So after Jahoda, the next Nod-Krai character is Columbina. So because of that, I assume that these books might be for Columbina. I will farm them no matter what. I farm like usually all of the books, because you know what? The only problem when you level up the characters, it's the book and talents. And I assume that for Columbina, you need to at least level up skill and burst. She's not like Nefer. Nefer can actually ignore that burst and normal attack. She only needs that skill. When it comes to Aino can be completely ignored. When it comes to Jahoda, I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, Jahoda is a burst. So yeah, you need to use to level up at least her burst, you know. From every type of books for Columbina. No, it's like it's a bad idea, actually. Might be a waste.
Knock him down.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my...
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Transfixed. Take me up. Locked on.
Yeah, this one like changes position all of the time. Alright, so yeah, what time is it? So yeah, what we got to discuss. Oh yeah, by the way, looks like Rarier is going to be a weekly boss, by the way. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Maybe it's possible that like we got that like short footage about like Rare and Columbina fight. Maybe Rare is going to be Columbina's boss. It's possible because at the moment for Jahoda you also need like these mats. It's Nefer's mats, by the way, Nefer's boss. So if you're planning to do like, yeah, like you need like this stuff for Jahoda and this stuff for Nefer. It's all old bosses. Like it's about like 99% that we're going to get new boss. Most likely it's going to be like Rare or maybe not. Because you know why? Rare is like 14th boss, but we need to get like 13th boss as well. So we'll see. Like it's still like kind of questionable. You never know, like yeah, like we will get some info. And by the way, just like I suggested to watch Flins and Jahoda's leaks. We already have that like moveset, moving, like some attacks, etc. Something like that. Like
Accelerating.
let's say Durin looks pretty well, but again, he's not from Nod-Krai, unfortunately. He is like, yeah, he is from. Oh, he's going to be a Hexen's Oracle, that's true. That's right. Will you pull for Durin? Yes, like Mirac. For Durin, yes. Like let's say like that. For Durin, like I will check his kit first, but most likely yes. I didn't like Nefer to be honest so much. Maybe I will skip Nefer completely, even though her idle animation is crazy as hell. That cat is actually so crazy. But again, yes, like it's better to skip. The problem is Durin's 4-star banners. I assume that within Durin we will get Fischl and Razor, and that's a problem. And you know why Fischl and Razor? Because Fischl and Razor, like they looks like they are Hexenzorka characters as well, and they will put like that Fischl and Razor within the banner. It's possible actually. My Razor at Constellation 6, he's extremely old. And my Fischl is Constellation 6 as well. So that banner might be so bad for me. So like let's say like that. For me at the moment, like do couple multis on Nefer's banner and be close to 50-50 is way more better than keep it now. So yeah, I will think about that, you know. I don't want to go for a 4 stars. You know why? My Calais is Constellation 2, my Yao Yao Constellation 3 or something, but Calais needs Constellation, but I have Nahida. But Yao Yao doesn't need Constellation at all. She's... Oh, Calais is 5, I forgot about... So yeah, Calais is 5, so I need only last Constellation. I forgot about that. So yeah, my Yao Yao, which I use actually a lot, she is Constellation 3. Let me check that, maybe I just like missed something about her. Yeah, Constellation 3, but she doesn't need so much. She only needs Constellation, yeah. Second one, which gives you additional energy, maybe that's it. They leaked Rare boss fight. They will leak, they leaked, like I don't know about that, like will they or not, but most likely no, because you know why? At the moment we have 12 weekly bosses. We should get 13th one, and after that 14th one. Rare is going to be 14th one, so yeah, like I don't think they will jump like from like without showing us a boss. We'll see. We'll see. It's still like questionable, you know, like so many, like as you know, like at the beginning of new version, it's always like that. We get so many leaks. So yeah, we just need to wait at least like couple days to get more reliable info.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Take me up.
By the way, by using like why I do that, just like if you are interested, by using like since I use Vivi set, when I use chasca skill, she do swirl, by the way, just keep that in mind. So actually she is not a bad to swirling. The only problem is like to land her, because you need to do like couple E after using that. So yeah, but by the way, AoE is also not bad. If you check that, you see that? She can swirl, and that swirling is actually pretty good. Maybe build PD in Nefer banner and then pull for Durin. Nefer banner. Yes, you can do that. Like Mirak, if you want to do that, why not? You can build your PD on Nefer banner and then go for Durin. Yeah, maybe it's not a bad idea. I mean, like, you can. It's up to you. Completely up to you. If you want to do that, like, why not? Because you have Lauma, you have Aino Constellation 2.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Guardian, no, my sword! Let me read you a verse.
Hold on to your hats. Laid bare. Installation chamber.
Let's fly!
About me, no need to talking about me, like Mirak, come on, like you kind of like push me to go for some like characters and do something which I don't want to do because I already told you that I don't want to go for that. Okay, I will keep that maybe because it's EM attack and crit damage. We'll see, we'll see. Unfortunately, no energy recharge. Without energy recharge is bad. So okay, let's keep it. Yeah, I'm not so lucky recently with artifacts. Like, it's super unlucky. I would wait for Columbina leaks first before pulling for Durin or building PT. About that? Yeah, but you need to wait for a whole version, by the way. You know what? Mirak somehow won't like put me to do like some like wishes which I don't want to do. Alright, so yeah, about that, you know, like, I would say it's not a bad idea. Let's say like that. Durin and Columbina is going to be completely different. You know why? Durin is going to be Hexenzorkel and he will buff future Hexenzorkel characters. And by the way, we will get some like, it's kind of like, you can say resurrection or something for old characters. It's Albedo, it's Mona, it's Razor, Fischl, it's Klee, it's Venti, and Sucrose. So yeah, all of these characters will get some buff, you know. And by the way, Durin can increase. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Durin is like the character who can also increase their power, their damage. So yeah, like waiting for the, why not? Like, yeah, it's not a bad strategy because, yeah, let's say like that, no matter what, I would suggest you to go for Columbina because she is a Archon character. As you know, like she has her own statue in Nod-Krai, which is actually automatically makes her like extremely powerful. I assume that she is going to be better than Nuvalet. Like, but yeah, I already shared my thoughts about that. But yeah, going for Durin or not, it depends if you have enough primogems. But keep that in mind, Durin might be extremely useful for future Alice and Nicole. Because looks like Alice and Nicole also will be Hexenzorkel. And as you, like, yeah, if you watch that short video I made, like, first one is actually Nicole, which is a hat. But the last one, it's kind of like a teacup or something. It's Nicole. So yeah, it's possible that we will get them. Yeah, we definitely will get them within Nod-Krai. Oh yeah, like, can you try some teams in Abyss? Yes, of course I can. No problem. Like, Mirak, just tell me the teams. Oh yeah, my bad. Maybe it's a whole version. Sorry. No, that's okay. Like, that's okay. Whole versions. That's alright. That's completely okay. No need to be sorry about that because you know why? Again, as I mentioned, like when new version is on the way, like couple days. By the way, don't forget to pre-download. We got so many leaks. So like kind of we're crazy about the info, like so much info. It's actually crazy. Yes, Mirak, just tell me the characters. This pile abyss is actually fun, not gonna lie. And again, like you don't need like crazy characters because this buff is so crazy, you know, it's just insanely crazy. And the point is, it's increased bloom and lunar bloom. But if you see the numbers, 200% of bloom and 75% lunar bloom, you know, you can actually say how much lunar bloom is better from old one, you know. It's not like actually, if I'm not mistaken, it's not that correct number, but yeah, you can use like bloom characters, like let's say Nilo teams, you know, and you actually can finish it pretty easily. Did you see the Hexen Circle members kit revokes? Yeah, like you mean like, yeah, kind of like resurrection stuff. Yeah, I saw that, by the way. And if you know, like I have Albedo. I like Albedo, to be honest, not gonna lie. And he will increase burst damage by up to 30%, something like that. You know, it's actually pretty good buff, you know. I don't know if the problem is not all of the character can benefit from burst. For example, like if I'm not mistaken, that buff cannot be applied to the Flins because it's, but yeah, maybe Sandrone can utilize like Albedo. It's possible. But yeah, we will get like about 7 or 8 characters, something like that, which will get some like resurrection, like some additional stuff. First Lauma, Yelan, Furina, Raiden. Oh, my Raiden. Okay. Let me go not Raiden, but Cookie. Furina. It's a bad team. Okay. Second, Flins, Ineffa, Aino, Sucrose. Like, yeah, but I will do some changes because, like, yeah, this team is actually, like, yeah, if you don't mind, instead of Furina, it's better to go Shinchu, like this team. But this team is, like, extremely powerful. You can go less, like, yeah, let's do it, no problem. My Raiden is like, yeah, by the way, don't forget about next Imaginarum City. It's going to be Electro, Dendro, and Hydro, so just check your characters. You should be okay, because we have a lot of Dendro, we have a lot of Hydro and Electro characters, but again, you never know. So yeah, Mirak, if you don't mind, I will use like these teams. So yeah, second one is okay. Ineffa, Aino, Sucrose. Just a second. No, like Furina, someone must be in like team. No, she must be in the team. She's actually terrible. Why Furina is bad? Because if you use like Furina, actually, like, yeah. Let's go Shinchu. Let's go Shinchu. My Furina is like, yeah, she like, yeah, she, what set he uses? All right. Maybe Shinchu, Furina, no Yelan. Furina-sama, okay, Furina-sama, alright, no problem. But like, yeah, but Cookie Shinobu. You know what's the problem with Furina, guys? The problem with Furina, since, like, why this team is bad? He told me to use Furina, right? Raiden, Lauma, and Yelan. Why this team, like, it's actually terrible? Because I don't have any healer on the team, and Furina drain your HP. Using Furina without any healer is a problem. You actually try to not doing that. And also, I only have Catalyst, which is this one. I can use Prototype Amber on Lauma, but it's not a great option. When you have only one Lauma on the team, actually, I would suggest you to use Sacrificial. You know why is that? Because Sacrificial gives you a chance to use her skill again, which is actually main source of her damage. Just keep that in mind, because you can use this twice, and you can get like pretty decent amount of damage. Let me just find her, just a second. I usually use that, like, just a second. So because of that, using, oh yeah. So yeah, let me show you my ratio. It's 40, it's like 199. Also, why this team is not good? Oh, yeah, it's Hyper Bloom team, but again, like, yeah, let's go, like, Furina is a healer. No, like, no, Furina is not a healer. Let's say like that. You need to switch between Furina's healing and like damage, which is actually like, yeah, super annoying. Yes, she can heal by using her burst, which is actually make no sense because you lose some time. And by the way, when you switch to her healing, she doesn't apply hydro. Keep that in mind. So like, let's say like that. She is like in general using Furina in that team. Anyway, I will use that team, no problem. But I will die definitely. I will try to not die, of course. Second one is okay. That's bad. You know why? Full healing, it's a problem. You know why it's a problem? Because when you switch Furina into her healing state, she doesn't apply hydro. Keep that in mind. If you didn't know that, just keep that in mind. That's why using it's like most likely you notice that many players, by the way, only newbie players use Furina as a healer. To be honest, not gonna lie, no one uses Furina as a healer on the teams because you know why? In this team, actually, Shinchu is way more like he fits way more. But anyway, you told me Furina, I will go Furina, no problem. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, so yeah. Milan have good hydro application? Yes, I know that. Yeah, I know that. What else? I'm thinking of pulling for Nefer, and I don't have Lauma. I lost on Lauma now in guaranteed. Like, I'll go for Nefer next, so 3 Columbina, and then like Lauma. Like, yeah, let's say like that, Splash. Without Lauma, your damage will decrease by 30%, 35%. Just keep that in mind. It's a huge downgrade without Lauma. So if in the future you want to go for Lauma, or like you actually plan to go for Lauma, then yes, go for Nefer. But keep that in mind. I personally didn't like Nefer. I will skip her. Maybe I will do couple multis, but that's it. You know, just in case, just like that. But I don't want to spend my 50-50. You know why? The problem with Nefer, by the way, they nerfed Nefer. Keep that in mind. They just cut off 100 elemental mastery out of her. It's not a huge nerf. It's about 5 to 10% nerf. Keep that in mind. Also, yes, she is going to be crazy with Columbina, but Lauma must have. Lauma for Nefer must have character. But there's another catch, there's another problem. You always need to build Lauma a little bit different. You know why? You need to build Lauma with a huge elemental mastery and skip her hold skill. Because if you use that hold skill, she will consume all of the Verdandus, which is actually a problem because you want Nefer to use this one. So you need to change your gameplay a little bit, but you will get to use. It's not a big problem. Using Furina full healing mode isn't bad. No, using Furina healing mode is bad actually. You can do that, but it's bad. You know why? Again, Mirak, like Furina doesn't like when she's. Let me show you. Let me show you, no problem, just a second. When you use Furina with... oh yeah, I can actually, like, yeah, let me show you like that. It's actually a great example. So yeah, let's go Furina instead of Shinchu, right? And let's just switch her in a healing mode, right? When you use that skill, this one doesn't apply Hydro. And we can test it. Let's go and test it. In like, it's actually easy. Let's go like this domain, which is... Just a second. It was a book one, right? No, it was like like this one. Using Furina full healing mode isn't bad. No, it's actually like, yeah, okay. So yeah, let me show you, like, yeah, like she doesn't apply Hydro whatsoever. It's not a problem, it's just kind of like, yeah.
Defensive mode engaged.
Yeah, just wait a little bit, just like for 5 seconds, because like, yeah. You see, like, see that, like, yeah, I get healing, but no cloud, thunder cloud. So yeah, she doesn't apply that Hydro. Yeah, you can get some damage, but it's... By the way, by using her burst, you see, like, you apply some Hydro, and that's it. But again, keep that in mind. Like, her skill when she is in healing mode, no Hydro whatsoever. It's just healing. So it's not a problem when you use... Yeah, but I can't switch actually, yes, you're right. Maybe I can switch. I know it doesn't apply for real, but why you use that? Why you use Furina like in that? Anyway, let's continue with that spy lab, it's no problem. You told me the team, I'm not going to argue with that. Let's try Furina healing mode. But yeah, again, it's a... Yeah, maybe it makes sense. Let me switch to Furina. Like, yeah, like...
Forest, protect us.
No, it's bad. You know why? Because... Just a second. It's better to do what? Unfortunately for me, she is only constellation. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Maybe I use burst, then I'm going to use like, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Because it's Furina-sama. Okay, Mirak, okay, it's Furina-sama. I just like use her with Cookie for that Hydro. Yeah, in a second, that's true. Like, I'm not like, yeah, that is true, but...
Quietly. Strike a pop!
With one heart, we pray.
Out of my way!
Leave this place. Yeah.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Stand with me!
By the frost moon of old, lush as the moon. Yeah.
I'll settle this! Quietly now. Game's up! Comes over.
For the everlasting forest, branch into song.
Dissipate! Shower you things! Gotcha! Lightning terrified! Looking for a fight? Our bond is strong! Things are about to get dicey. Quietly.
Stay your hand.
Hey Luna. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? Yeah, Cookie, Constellation 0, that's why I said better to use Rider. No, it's actually not. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Luna. I'm good.
The light will never die!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Strike them down!
Animal test.
Observe to dust. I stand against the long night and purge the darkness! To dust.
Defensive mode engaged.
Animal hypostasis.
Be silent. Observe.
Yeah, this one is actually super easy. Do you like this game? Yes, like Luna. If you ask me, yes, I like this game. I play this game for 5 years already, like almost since release. Let's say like that. Like, yeah, we have other games to play, not gonna lie. But this one is actually good. It depends like which game you compare with. Yeah, actually. Now I need...
Forest, protect us.
I need to do something like that.
Out of my way! Sorry!
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, since release, Luna.
Take it easy.
For the everlasting forest.
I'll settle this. Stand with me. Game's up. Comes over.
A good kill. Lush as the moon.
Gotcha.
You poor last lamb.
The show begins. Things are about to get dicey.
By the frost moon of old, branch into song.
Lightning terrified. Dissipate.
Oh my god, nothing.
Receive my
Okay, like I switched to another mode. Like use Furina healing more like Mirac, like let's say like that. Do you wanna do second floor? What if you wanna do second floor? Like use Furina, like yeah, like it's like no way I can. Yeah, actually it's possible again. Like Furina is like I will show you a couple other teams. Just a second.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Absorption test. Animal test.
Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Lash attack.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode.
Stand clear.
Observe. To dust. Close your eyes. Observe.
Actually, it's like was not a bad idea to use like burst in here. I didn't know you will do full abyss. Oh yeah, like let me do full abyss, then I switch to another team. Like okay, like why not?
Quiet. Game's up.
Actually, yes. Let me just like you know what? Let me go another team, which is actually like I would say. Do you do like stream day? Not like it's like every other day, like Luna. Usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Usually like that. So yeah, let me go like this team. Only first two halves because it's going to be Furina. And Shinchu. Every torsion. I don't know. Yeah, like this, like the team you told me about, it's not bad. But again, using Furina, in my opinion, not a great idea. But again, it depends. You know why? Let's say like that. Shinchu is better. But yeah, let me show it.
Strike a pump. Off to the freezer. At first, the flick. Into the void. Sorry. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Ha. Time to shine. A little amuse-bouche. Goose on the loose. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Usually, at what time? 5 p.m. Oh yeah, like it's like let's say like that. It depends on time zone, but yeah, for me it's 8 p.m. UTC.
The light will never die.
Light it up. Teamwork is.
The Lord wins.
Ow, ow. Show no mercy.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness. Strike them down.
Incinerate. Everybody stand. Get to work. Xilonen, eat Tama. Breath from the
I messed
stone.
up a little bit.
Only way.
Incinerate.
Big damage. Yeah, it's not bad, Tanuki. It's not bad. When it comes to like Skirk, yeah, that is true. When it comes to Skirk, it's actually huge damage.
Shower me with praise. Let lightning echo. A dash of frosting. The pinnacle of that snow, my sword. Annihilate. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Power. Yeah. 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 A little amuse. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate. Strike a pump. At first, the flavor.
So yeah, if you see that, look, it's actually like super easy to kill this one. You don't need that dendro, etc., something like that. It's super easy. But I'm like digital artist, like 2.5. Made some like stuff for streamers. For would you like to check like that, like portfolio and design? Like you know, like Luna, I'm not a big streamer to be honest. Just like yeah, and I also I don't have any like it's like monetization on my channel. So yeah, I can check it, but yeah, Kinda like, yeah, just like I doing like streaming for fun.
Teamwork is strict! Show no mercy! You two! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Try and stop me! Everybody stand! Get to work! Xilonen needs Papa! Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... Fulfill our pact! Suffer the pyroclastic surge! Incinerate! Light it up! I'm going in! Bring it! Get to work! Xilonen needs Papa! Get up! Breath from the sky! Incinerate! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Teamwork is strict! You two! Time to end the... Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Yeah, this one is a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. It's just a little bit. Mostly people do get attacked towards a channel if it's look good. Like, yeah, so not so much expensive at start. About like we can with logo live banner. I will think about that, Luna. I will think about this. Okay, guys. So yeah, like about like last one, it's actually a little bit tricky, but it's still possible to do it with that character. You know.
Up to the breather! Surge!
Like with this one, yeah, as you know, like yeah, to finish this one you need some, yeah, I will show my builds at the end.
Let the world come alive! A dash of frosting! The pinnacle of excellence! No, my sword!
I messed up a little bit. Hey Splash Vortex, your mavuika is Constellation 1. No, my mavuika is C0R1. Yeah, my mavuika is like with signature weapon. Let me show you my build. My build is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Let me just show my build. So yeah, guys, this team is also possible. But yeah, she's within 1% in Akasha. So yeah, I have her signature. Her ratio is like, yeah, she has like 338 elemental mastery, like 59 plus 40 from the set, and 232 like EM crit damage. No energy recharge because she doesn't need that, and like pretty decent amount of attack. Let's say like for this build, like EM build, she is actually pretty good. She's hitting like, yeah, she's actually not bad. By the way, guys, so yeah, if you want me to use like another team, something like Inspire Lab, just tell me, because not so much to do, not gonna lie. Yeah, we just like have like Stygian Onslaught, we have like, yeah, let me try this one again, and then I'll switch to the team you tell me about. So yeah, what you need to do, the only problem with this team, you know what's the problem is, if you see that, you go through the seats. But when you attack them, you see like every character just attacks the seats, which is actually a problem. So yeah, charge your...
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo! A little amuse-bouche! Goose on the loose! Rain outlines your paradise. Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! A dash of frost! Ring cutter, body and knife. A burst of flavor! Off to the freezer! Merciless.
Just a second.
Time to shine! Shower me with the... A little amuse-bouche! Boost on the loose! Let me weave you a Varka. Into the void! Extinguished! Ha ha! Off to the freezer! Know my sword! Let my name echo in song! A burst of flavor!
Hey Pikmin, how are you doing? Are you seeing chat? Yes, like Luna, I think, can you give me your Discord? Yeah, like you can check my Discord. Yes, I see the chat. Just a second. I just like, when I play, I start like, I just like,
Many
be a little bit
insects
cool,
have a
quiet.
compulsion
Just
to
a second.
follow
You
the
can
light.
check my Discord
And
in the
humans are the
description.
same.
Like Luna.
Except we call that light.
But yeah, let me
hope.
just give you just a second. How are you doing, Pikmin?
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Just a second. If I'm not mistaken, you can check it on like... I was really close clearing with my Neuvillette freeze team on second half, but it's second that makes me lose 1 star. What should I do? Just a second, Pikmin. You just like give me the characters you use, or we can do some adjustment. Just a second. Let me check my Discord. Let me check like I just. I don't want to edit my profile. I just want to get my account. Just a second, Luna. Yeah, like I use first half, like it's like Pikmin, it's about Spiral Abyss, right? I use like first half Lauma, Nahida, Nilo and C6 Barbara, and the second Neuvillette, Furina, Escoffier and Rosa. No problem, like take your time. Okay, Luna, just a second, like yeah, just yep, Spiral Abyss, just a second. Okay, let's try, let me finish this one. Yeah, I like it's not enough time I think like to finish it, this one, but yeah. What was my Discord actually? I completely, it was easy to copy it back then. Now it's kind of like they changed something. Oh my god.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Oh yeah.
Use the force authorized. I warned you!
Light it up!
Oh my god, I messed up. Okay.
Bring it! I'm going in! Xilonen, eat Papa! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Rise with the sun!
Everybody stand! Fulfill our path! You two!
Wrath from the sky!
I messed up. Anyway, so yeah.
Rev the engine!
Huh? I'm going in! Xilonen, eat Papa!
Light of the blazing sun!
Yeah, you need a little bit more time, like 10 seconds more. You need to finish like first of all a little bit faster than like I did. Okay, let me check like we like Luna. Okay, spoiler abyss. Let me check like let's check Pikmin's team. So first team is Lauma, Nahida, Nilo, and C6 Barbara. I don't have Lauma, so because of that, let me use like Hyperbloom team or something. So it's going to be like Nahida, Lauma, Nahida, Nilo, Lauma, Barbara. Let's go like maybe Shinchu and maybe like this one. Yeah, something like that. Or maybe we can go Yao Yao actually, like yeah, like this one. Yeah, let's go Lauma. Yao Yao is actually good. Yeah, let's go like that. Let's go Yao Yao and Lauma. We need some healing, unfortunately. So yeah, let's go like this team. And second one is going to be my Lila has no constellation. That's okay. So yeah, second one is Nuvolet, Furina, Escoffier, and Rosa. Oh, Nuvolet, Furina, Escoffier, and Rosa. To be honest, I don't know if it's a good team for second half. Yes, by using that team, you increase Escoffier's like hydro resistance. That is true by like 55%. But you know what I would suggest you to do? If you ask me, going one Electro might be more useful than Rosa. You know, I don't know which characters you have as an Electro. Let's say like that. Let's try with Rosa. Like, let's try with Rosa first. But you know what? Like, if you have, like, yes, you get red shredding. But you know, like Electro, I would suggest you to go like with Raiden, DPS Raiden or whatever. You know why? You will not lose so much, but you will get Electro charge damage, which is 200%. You know? It's actually extremely crucial. Let's go like this team if you don't mind. If you don't have like a Raiden, you actually can go maybe Fischl. But Fischl is not great with Nuvolet, unfortunately. You also can go with... you know, like you actually can go with Varys as well. Double DPS, if you ask me. Hey Yoni, what do you think about Durin? Oh, like yeah, hi Yoni, how are you doing? The one you mentioned in your bio is Ichigushka. Yeah, that is true. Like Luna, that's my like yeah, that's my Ichigushka, and there's the numbers. Just a second, let me check the numbers. It's like yeah, 9722. Ichigushka 9722. Just a second. That's my Discord, like Luna. I tried Raiden and Cookie instead of Rosa a few times, but I couldn't really make it. For real? You couldn't really make it? Because you know why? You need like electrocharge. And because of that, using like this team might be way more beneficial. Yeah, it's Lunar, Raiden and Cookie. Okay, in this case, let's go Raiden. Just like here. Let's try these teams. About Durin, like, you're welcome, Luna. Like, about Durin, Yoni, let's say like that. At the moment, I noticed that he has like two different bursts, if I'm not mistaken, because it was with animation. Maybe it's skill, I don't know, but one of them, it's kind of like coordinated attack. Another one, it's AoE. It's not bad, but again, it depends on, looks like his damage or his kit depends on Hexenzirkel characters on the team, which is actually a problem. On the same time, as you know, we're going to get like couple Hexenzirkel, which is Sucrose, Fischl, Razor, Albedo, Mona, you know, like, so let's say like that. Even if you new player, you can get those characters, you know, like Fischl, at least at like Constellation 1. And Sucrose as well, by the way. So Sucrose is, can swirl. It's crazy. And add some additional maybe rush shredding. It's possible. I don't know if it's stackable. At the moment, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm a little bit skeptical about Nefer, not gonna lie. I didn't like her kit so much. Because it's kind of like, you know, by the way, they nerf Nefer a little bit. But when it comes to Durin, in my opinion, I think Durin is like supportive character, and I think he must have. You know why? Not for now, but for future. Because as you know, like they will kind of rework or remake or like do some resurrection for old characters. They will give some buff to Albedo, Sucrose, Fischl, Mona, all of this fancy Klee. So all of these characters will get some buff within Hexenzirkel team, if I'm not mistaken. So I would say, no matter what, going for Durin might be not a bad investment for future, because don't forget about Alice and Nicole. So yeah, Alice and Nicole is also like Hexenzirkel. Looks like Durin is going to be great supportive character for them. But again, it's better to wait a little bit, at least like, yeah, you know, like it's better to wait a couple days and see what he can do in team, because you know why? We don't have Alice and Nicole, as you know, but we have Sucrose, Fischl, Razor, etc., something like that. So he can reveal his Hexenzirkel powers, you know? So yeah, it's better to wait, in my opinion. On chamber 2, second half, one enemies took me a bit. 1 minute, so it was a, so okay, second half, just a second, let me just check. Oh yeah, this one's you tried Cookie and like, yeah, this one. You know what I would suggest you to do though, in that case, actually put Sucrose in this team might be way more better than going for, yes, not gonna lie. Let's try this team. Let's try Sucrose, you know, if you don't mind. Let's try Sucrose instead of like Escoffier, because yes, Escoffier give you something, but the problem is, as you know, like if you don't have like if your team doesn't consist like from like Hydra and Cryo, her rush rating decreased by a lot, from 55 to 15%, which is actually huge, you know? Yeah, she's a healer, but you don't need a healer in this team, because your main DPS, it's Neuvillette. Neuvillette can heal himself, and you should be alright, you know, even without a healer. So let's try this one. Sucrose in another case can be useful.
You play, yeah? With one heart, we pray. Rain outlines your... Out of my way! Leave this place. Lush as the moonlight. Rain cutter!
Hey, go away! Don't be scared!
For the everlasting forest. Receive my blessing. Know my sword! Witness the power of good. I'll settle this! Dissipate!
Ready, go! Stay put!
With one heart, we pray. Our poor lost lamb. Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. For the everlasting forest. Lush as the moon.
A little bit annoying enemy actually. You know why he moves so much? And yeah, all right, we can try that team too. Like, what weapon do you use on Sucrose for that? Oh, actually, yes, my bad. I use TDD as always on Sucrose, but would be nice to use prototype Amber. Even at level, yeah, my bad. You know why? I mostly use Sucrose in Flins team, but I would suggest you prototype Amber. Why? As you know, like, yeah, like New Wallet Furina and EM Riding cannot benefit from that TDDS, but when you go for prototype Amber, by the way, you don't need to level up. To level it up, a level 20 is more than enough. It's craftable one, but yeah, let's give it a try. Maybe it's like will not work. Actually, I did like not proper like.
The light will never die.
Time to shine!
Shine down!
Absorption test.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness.
Let the world collide!
Illusion shattered!
Swirl, mark.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, that's going to be actually.
Let my name echo in song!
There is no escape!
The tides beckon. Silence!
Let the world collide!
Shine down!
Stay clear!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humbled. Silence!
Yeah, that's like. Let me try like another one. Let me try with Sucrose. You know what's the problem is? He gets the shield, and because of that, yeah, you just lose some of that weapon. Do I use on Sucrose for that team? What weapon do I use for? Yeah, just a second. Let me just do a couple like tries, and after that, I can tell you the team. Using cryo is actually not bad, but the problem is, yeah, I still think like using Ride and Sucrose is the best choice, you know. The only problem is, yeah, just about the weapon. Yes, it's you can use like. Let me show you. So I use TDDS, but it's better to use Prototype Amber. What's this one? By the way, you don't need to level it up. Why is that? Because it also gives you some energy and also some healing, you know? It actually can help you to get Furina's buff more faster. So yeah, you don't need to level it up. It's craftable one. I use the same on Newlet, level 90. Just a second, let me check. Newlet, right? Not gonna lie, I would rather prefer another team on this one, but yeah, Newlet can heal himself, which is actually crazy. Okay, let's give it a try again. So yeah, I think like it's, unfortunately it's the second half. So yeah, you need to do it like a couple tries.
You play.
With one heart, we pray. Rain cutter, know my sword.
Stand with me. Lightning, terrify.
Receive my blessing. Branch into song. By the frost moon of old. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power dissipate. Receive my blessing for the everlasting forest. Know my sword.
Out of my way. Our bond is strong. Stay put.
Let me weave you a verse. Branch into song. With one heart, we pray. Receive my blessing.
You play.
Okay. This one is like, yeah, I forgot to switch the characters. Okay.
The light will never strike them down!
Let my name echo.
There is no escape.
Absorption test. Stay.
Be sanctified.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Absorption test.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Let the world collide.
Strike them down!
Yoo-hoo!
Shine down.
Stand clear.
An oversight on my part.
I stand against the long night
Bow your head.
and purge the darkness!
The times beckon. It's the only way.
Strike across. Time to shine.
There is no escape.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis. I don't break my...
I don't see him. Oh yeah.
Stop them!
Let the mighty be humble.
Starlight! Dispel the dark!
Silence.
No, it's actually not a great idea. Okay, let's try like with... Let's try with... Scoffer and Raiden, but yeah, I don't think like a Scoffer. You need some Electro anyway, you know? Just a second. By the way, like, do you have xilonen? You know, xilonen might be also not a bad option. I mean, you can go xilonen as well. Okay, let's try this one. Then I go with xilonen. Nod-Krai.
Protect us.
Ah, you don't have xilonen. Okay, no problem.
Don't be scared.
By the frost moon of old. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your dissipate.
Lightning, terrify.
Branch into song.
Stay put. Our bond is strong.
For the everlasting curse. Let me weave you a verse. No, my soul! Lush as the moonlight.
Out of my way. Don't be scared.
By the frost moon of old. Branch into song. Witness the power of Gugwa, body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. You poor lost lamb.
The light will never strike them down!
Adaptive frosting! The pinnacle of it! Shine down!
Justice is about. Be sanctified.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Let the world collide.
Off to the freezer! Juice on the loose!
The tides beckon. Settle down.
This one is actually like maybe slightly better.
Only way. Silence.
But again, it's not so cool.
A burst of flavor! There is no escape!
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Everlasting starlight!
I don't see him, you know
It's
what?
an oversight on my part. Settle down.
I just don't see him. Like, yeah, I just.
The tides beckon.
Oh, by the way, like, what about your new LED? It's Constellation 1 or something? Like, your new LED is Constellation 1 with signature weapon? Looks like you have, because like, Pikmin, like, okay, Pikmin is not answering. Okay, let me try like something, because so yeah, let's go with Raiden, and let's go with I would rather use completely different team actually. My new LED constellation are all my characters. For real? Oh yeah, my bad. Just asking. So like my new LED as well is like Constellation 0. Oh yeah, by the way, let me just switch that one. What was the first one? Just a second. Rosa. Oh, let's try Rosa. Yeah, Raiden is not like, I don't like, actually like, yeah, for me like it's, I don't see the enemy at all, like this one, and looks like you pass this one, like definitely, like yeah, you cannot pass second one. Just imagine the struggle on the second one. That's crazy actually. Can you believe I'm not free to play either, and like not a single signature in my, for real? I mean, let's say like that. To be honest, I go for a signature time to time, but it depends on a character. Usually when the character is a DPS character, I go for a signature. When it's a support character, I skip. But, you know, we have couple weapons for supportive characters, like Escoffier's signature weapon is crazy. Then like ineffa signature is crazy. But yeah, in general, for DPS character, going for signature not a bad idea. It depends on you though. But yeah, you most likely you are not free to play either, but not a single, like, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, it's a little bit weird to be honest, yeah, having no signature whatsoever. But yeah, it's why not? Maybe you skip like the weapons, you know, it's okay. Okay, like this actually team should work well. The problem is like, yeah, I just don't see the enemy. Rosa, let's try Rosa, okay. What you can do actually to increase the damage, you can go Rosa with this set. I usually keep Rosa on this set, which is actually like Cinder City, you know? Let's give it a try. So yeah, let's give it a try. Maybe it will be like better than Electrocharge, because like no damage whatsoever.
Stay put.
With one heart, we pray. Let me weave you a verse.
Yeah, dissipate. I'll settle this.
Receive my blessing. Lush as the moonlight. For the everlasting forest.
Stand with me. You, Blade. You're up.
Rain cutter. Receive my blessing. By the frost moon of old. Branch into song.
Out of my way. Dissipate. Stay put.
It's not good. Witness the power of Gugwa. Receive my blessing. Branch into song.
I'm a big fan of collection characters, so I never actually, yes, that's true. Actually, it's the best. If you ask me, like when you play gacha games, like yeah, like you play with the characters, not with the weapons. So it's actually like a great idea to only collecting characters. Like to be honest, would be so nice to have all of the characters in Genshin Impact, you know, like literally all of them. I just surprised why you don't have xilonen, because xilonen is actually one of the must-have characters in the game, you know. I do collect weapons in other games like WoWa and ZZZ, but like Genshin has no many. Oh, I see, like no many characters I want. Oh, okay, I got it. That's why. Okay, that's alright. I mean, like, yeah.
The light will never die!
Lightning, echoing song.
Let the mighty be humbled.
The pinnacle of excellence. Judgment. Lights out.
I stand against the long night. Purge the darkness!
Justice is blindsided. The tide's beckoning.
Adore, win!
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
Adaptive frosting. Goose on the loose. You can't run. Shiver.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled. Settle down.
Strike at the chest. Let the world collide.
A little amuse-bouche. At first, the flavor. Judgment. Lights out.
Bow your head.
Starlight!
Tide's beckoning.
Dispel the dark!
Yeah, maybe I just like, it's a bad timing because you need to hit him like when he has like that. Like,
Bow your head.
Time
yeah.
to shine.
You can't run. Punishment. The pinnacle of excellence.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Yeah, it's actually possible, my bad. Like, yeah, I will continue anyway, you know? Like, yeah, but it's possible, you're right. Hey, Tanuki. Like, the reason I don't have xilonen, it's because I lost... But yeah, like, you know why? xilonen got her rerun. Like, yeah, I will continue, but yeah, it's a couple seconds. Maybe retry. Let's give it a try one more time. But yeah, it's possible with this team. So yeah, you struggle with the second one because, like, yeah, they shield like a little bit tanky. Which team you can go, actually? Okay. Let's retry one more time, just last time, so yeah.
For the everlasting forest, let me weave you a verse. Rain, stand with me. Lightning, arrow. Receive my blessing. Lush as the moonlight. By the frost moon of old.
Our bond is strong. Don't be scared.
Rain cutter. Receive my blessing. For the everlasting.
Out of my way. Dissipate. You blaze. You're up.
Lush as the moonlight. Stay your hand. Witness the power of the rock.
Our bond is strong.
By the frost.
It was a waste, actually. It was a waste. Okay, let's try it again.
The light will never die!
Come on.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
Off to the freezer.
Truth on the loose. Judgment.
Lights out.
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Yeah, actually, it was a mistake. You need to wait.
Bow your head.
You need to do damage when he is under the shell.
It's the only way.
Time to shine. Adaptive frosting. At first, shiver.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Unfortunately, I don't see him.
Let the mighty be humble.
You need to...
Off to the freezer. Truth on the loose.
Starlight!
You can't
Dispel
run.
the
Punishment.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
You need to cook him. That is true. So you need to cook him like before. So you need to keep your like yeah, hits like before, like, yeah. Well, that was my mistake. Okay, let's try like this one.
Don't be scared.
Leave this place. Let me weave you a verse.
Lightning, arrow. Hey, go away.
Branch into song. Yeah. No, my sword.
Out of my way.
Witness the power of good. With one heart, we pray. Lush as the moonlight. Yeah.
Stay put.
Branch into song.
Okay, this one is like yeah. By the way, you need to do, oh yeah, this one.
Silence.
The pinnacle of excellence. Shiver.
Let the mighty be humble.
Yeah, this is going to like, yeah, well, a bit like,
Bow your head.
even though you have to keep a distance. Yeah, I messed up a little bit.
The tides beckon.
Oh my god, for real. Alright.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
A burst of flavor.
Punishment!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble!
Was this one like finds a moment actually? It's so difficult, you know why?
An oversight on my part.
Let the world collide!
A dash of frosting. Yeah!
Lights out.
Be sanctified.
If you freeze him. Oh my god, yeah, like if you freeze him, maybe you can do that.
The tides
No.
beckon.
Yeah, just like one of them.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo
A little amuse bouche. Goose on the loose.
punishment!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
I don't think I can do it in time, so what?
Strike a pose! Let the world collide!
A dash of frosting.
it's like
Kinagawa, you can't run. Shiver.
Be
it's not even
sanctified.
close actually. It's not even close. I don't know what characters you have on your account, but yeah, if you like this team is electrocharge in any case should be like better, you know, but the problem is
Don't be scared!
By the frost moon of old. Rain cutter. Rain out my
Lightning terrified!
lush as the moonlight.
Stay put! Our bond is strong!
With one heart, we pray. Witness the power of the rock. Rain outlines your fate.
Out of my way!
You poor lost land. Branch into song.
Dissipate!
Rain cutter. By the frost moon of old. Lush as the moonlight. With one heart.
yeah, that
we
was a
pray.
waste actually.
I'll settle this! Our bond is strong!
Okay, let me try one more time maybe, and like that's it for today. It's a little bit late for me.
The light will never
Time to
die.
shine!
Strike them
A
down.
little amuse bouche. Goose on the loose.
Silence. Let the mighty be humble. I stand against the long night and purge the darkness. Strike them down. The Nord wins.
Lightning echoing song!
A dash of frosting. The Pinaguma illusion
I stand
shattered.
against the long night and purge the darkness. Blindsided. Settle down. The only way.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
A burst of flavor.
Let the mighty be humble. Silence.
Let the world collide!
Off to the breather. Goose on the loose. There is is hate.
Be sanctified. Everlasting starlight, dispel the dark.
Come on.
Bow your head.
No.
The tides beckon.
Actually, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Let's go like it's the next one.
Leave this place.
Witness the power of will dissipate.
Know my sword. Branch into song.
Lightning cherub.
By the frostman of old.
Ring cutter. Don't be scared. Our bond is strong.
Okay. Now let's give it a try.
Let my name echo in song.
Silence.
Illusion shattered. A burst of flavor.
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Strike a pose. Time to shine.
Shine down. A dash of frosting. The pinnacle of
The tides beckon. Silence.
Come on, just
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Let my name echo in song.
illusion shattered. Fierce on the loose.
Silence. The tides beckon.
Let the world collide!
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence.
Be sanctified.
yeah, it's actually like so
Settle
hot.
down.
Time to shine!
Shine down. A dash of frosting. Fierce on the loose.
Let the mighty be humbled. Silence.
It's not enough time actually.
Absurd. Off to the freezer.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Yeah, 15 was actually better than this one. Okay, like, yeah guys, like it's a little late. Yeah, like, Pikmin, like, unfortunately, how many days left for this spoiler base? Oh, it's still like 26 days. Ah. Like, Pikmin, if you don't mind, just write the characters you have. Like, you are within my friend list, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, you're within my friend list. Like, yeah, just like... Okay guys, so yeah. That's it for today. I will be online on Wednesday, guys. So yeah, like, it's going to be 6.1, by the way. Don't forget to pre-download, don't forget to finish all of the stuff, because you know why, like some of the events, it's actually like, yeah, they will expire like in, or well, yeah, this one for example in 19 hours, so yeah, it's 400 primogems, so yeah, don't lose them. Why not? You know, it's a free primogems. Also we had couple events, so yeah, only Stygian Onslaught will be, yes, like, yeah, it will be like end in 8 hours. If you didn't get the stuff, like, try to do it. Okay, so yeah, I will be online on Wednesday, guys. So yeah, feel free to join, guys, and bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Oh, that's okay. Like, but I'm about to finish. Like, Misha, it's about like I'm about to. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Like, yeah, I'm about to finish the stream, but I will be online on Wednesday.
Any conflicts around?
So yeah, like 6.1, by the way, will be like live that time. So yeah, just feel free to join, guys. I will do couple like multis on weapon banner. I want to get that catalyst, as I mentioned, like yeah, how is it called? Dawning Frost. It actually looks pretty promising, not a bad weapon. When it comes to Nefer, I mentioned, like, yeah, I didn't like her so much, but yeah, we can do a couple tests and we'll see, because you know why? Actually, I have her premium team, which is at the moment it's Aino, Lauma, and like Nefer, and the last slot can be like actually whatever you want. You can actually use Sucrose or any other EM buffer, you know. But again, we will do the test. Yeah, me too. Actually, let's say like that. To be honest, Pikmin, I'm mostly hyped about Archon Quest. You know why? And also because of leaks or about the Durin, to be honest. Because, you know, like at the moment, Durin is actually like maybe like among upcoming characters, maybe he is one of the most anticipated character, not gonna lie. This, like, yeah, Columbina is like, of course, she's an Archon, but yeah. Durin is going to be released in 6.2, and we should get, and also don't forget about Jahoda. Looks like Jahoda can replace Sucrose, but it's not completely confirmed, so yeah, we need to wait about that. So yeah, maybe she can replace Sucrose at constellation, at higher constellation, but you know, like, since Sucrose is one of the Hexenzirkel characters, looks like she will be valuable in the future. So if you ask me, like, wait a little bit. And if you have Constellation 6, I maybe would suggest you to level her up, you know? You don't need her talent so much, actually. But she's crazy character, not gonna lie. And since she is a buffer, by the way, for Lauma team, for Flins team, she is actually crazy. She is better than xilonen, by the way.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
I do have like Lauma with like 80 EM and Aino at 70 Shinchu. And also Furina. Yeah, about Furina, you know, like, you can use Furina only if your Aino is Constellation 0. In all other cases, because yes, you can check the video on my channel when I tried Furina Constellation 0 with Nod-Krai set, supportive set, and Aino, it's exactly the same damage. But if you have Aino Constellation at least 1, it's better to use Aino, no matter what. The problem with Aino, she relies on energy, you know, she needs energy, like, to use that burst. When it comes to Furina though, Furina is way more flexible, but she drains your HP, so it's kinda controversial, but again, like, useful, why not? How much I wish that Jahoda comes in with Newlet so that I can blindly pull for him and get Jahoda. About that, you know, like, oh, Misha, we know that Jahoda will be in 6.1, but I don't know, like with Durin or like with another characters, you know, like, because you know what's the problem is? Durin is a 6.2, my bad, not 1, my bad. So yeah, 6.1, it's like, so yeah, the problem is Durin is Hexenzirkel character. I assume that Durin is going to be alongside Fischl and Razor. Why? Because Fischl and Razor is also going to be Hexenzirkel character, but Jahoda is a Nod-Krai character. So maybe they will put Jahoda on the second half. Just keep that in mind. And if it's Newlet, then maybe she's going to be Newlet. I don't expect Jahoda is going to be within Durin banner, to be honest. because it makes no sense whatsoever, you know. Yes, maybe she can swirl, but yeah, the point is they showed as like the leakers showed as like Durin's burst with Jahoda, you know. So yeah, it's still like, yeah, we need to wait a little bit. We need to wait. I can use double hydro and double dendro, so whatever. You mean like on... Yes, you can, but you know what's the problem with... You mean with Nefer? You know what's the problem with Nefer? The problem with Nefer, like, she's not like Flins. The Flins like does like couple hits and get almost the same damage, while Nefer does 6 hits and gets the same damage. Because of that, you need some defensive utility. You know, let's say like that. For Flins, you just wait, skill, burst, skill, then special skill, then a mini burst, and you can do it like in no time. When it comes to like Nefer, though, you need to do the charge attack. It might cost you some time, and at the same time, you need some defensive utility, and that's a problem because you definitely will get some hits. You know, so Shielder must have like kind of like, that's why Zhongli, by the way, might be not a bad option. You know, Zhongli with it's actually might be some option with Nefer. Just keep that in mind. She needs some defensive utility. And also because of that, like using Furina with Nefer might cost you like, yeah, a little bit, because just imagine draining HP and at the same time you get some hits. Yeah, like that's why I actually don't like it. That's the main reason why I don't like Nefer so much. Also, one more question before... Yeah, no problem. Does New Wallet work with Fischl? No, unfortunately. You know why? Because like Fischl, like mostly it's because of her Oz. That Oz, which actually that, like, yeah.
I created
like,
another universe.
You can only activate his passive when you are in combat and at the same time by doing normal attacks. Unfortunately, New Wallet do like charge attacks. So yeah, you can use, you know what you can do actually? You can do a couple normal attacks, then do like charge attacks, but it might cost you some DPS. So I wouldn't suggest you to use like Fischl. You can use Cookie, you can use Raiden, you can use Ineffa if you have, you know, but not Fischl, unfortunately. Fischl great with Arlecchino, Fischl great with like some normal attackers, you know, but not with New Wallet.
I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, so yeah, if that's it, like, yeah, it's time to finish the stream, guys. I will be online on Wednesday, as I mentioned. So yeah, we'll see. I will do like couple tests, like Nefer tests, then decide. I have an Nefer, but I don't want to strip Flins of his support. Like, yeah, but like, let's say like that. Why do you need like you need New Wallet for Spile Abyss or what? I mean, that is true. It's better to use Ineffa with Flins. You still can use Aino. You know with what team you can use, actually? Let me show you. Like, yeah, I don't know your Aino constellation, like whether it's constellation 1 or 2, but what you can do, actually, you can go like this team. Oh, I can use Lauma for Bloom. Yes, you can. Like with New Wallet, you can. But you can go like this team. Actually, you can go without Ineffa on Flint's team, and you can do like this team. It's Aino, it's Shinchu, it's Fischl, and it's Flins. Let me show you just like pretty like fast. So yeah, why is that? This team actually works pretty well. Unfortunately for me, she is Constellation 0. With Constellation 1 you can finish him, it's Fearless mode. Without Constellation it's a little bit like difficult. Yup, the final piece of puzzle. Just a second.
Use the force authorized. I warn you!
Time to act.
Looks like
No, my sword!
By royal decree.
Close your eyes.
Oh my god, didn't I? Got my messed up a little bit. You need to catch the particle with Shinchu to get that burst to give him a, like, at least electro charge.
Use the force authorized. I warn you! Looks like violence is the
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
Observe. Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Look, your rainbow!
Observe. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Wings of darkness! Lash attack!
Observe. To dust. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Ding dong!
Let me weave you a
Odd reveal!
Observe. Close your eyes. Observe. To dust.
Lash attack!
No, my sword!
Midnight phantasm. Close your eyes.
I warned you!
To dust.
Looks like violence is here!
Go claw! Look! By royal decree!
Rain cutter.
Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes.
I summon
Oh my
thee!
god. Oh,
Long sleep beckons.
Wings of darkness! Ding dong! Weather bomb!
Observe.
yeah, I switched to another character, my bad. But yeah, with Constellation actually you can finish it because it's like she gives you like elemental mastery buff, so it's possible, you know. So it's possible. Then I have to give more energy recharge to Flins because he has like, yeah, one, like, yes, that is true, like, yeah, like in that case that is true, like because without ineffa, but yeah, I have like, if you notice that I have 135, but it's not enough, unfortunately. My Flins has 135, but even with without ineffa, yes, it's slightly difficult. Yeah, but you can use Lauma, that is true. With New Wallet you can use Lauma. Yeah, like Shinchu is crazy, not gonna lie, Shinchu is actually extremely crazy, that is true. Shinchu, let's say like that, Shinchu's value like was down a little bit in Fontaine, to be honest, because yes, we had New Wallet, we got New Wallet, we got Furina, you know, but after Nod-Krai in Natlan, his value a little bit increased, but in in Natlan, but in Nod-Krai actually, yes, he is actually like extremely great character, not gonna lie. Because, you know, like, he is a 4-star, he doesn't do that animation, and because of that, pretty, like, flexible and fast character when it comes to, like, applying Hydro. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online on Wednesday, as I mentioned, so yeah, feel free to join. We can do some tests. If you have some questions, I can answer. Unfortunately, yes, it's a little bit late. I know, like, sometimes, like, yeah, it's always not enough time to answer all the questions, sorry about that. But yeah, it's a little bit late for me. Yeah, I need to be ready for tomorrow. Alright guys, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye guys, bye bye.
It's been getting quite busy recently. The neighboring nation of Elo has the most
15, 16. That's a nice haul.
Reviewing outstanding items on today's to-do list. Do you have any additional commands? No problem. I can add them shortly. I'm quite used to it.
Hannah, I will make you better.